Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Mandy and today we're talking about holidays around the world. What are holidays? Holidays are traditions that is an important part to build a strong bond between family and the community. They give us a sense of belonging and a way to express what is important to us. Holidays connect to our history and help us celebrate generations of family. Let's read a book about holidays around the world written by Peter C. Monton. Introduction. People all around the world love to celebrate special holidays. As each month comes to an end, we turn our calendars and look for the holidays that will come during the new month. It seems that there is no time of the year that holds more holiday excitement than the time between November and March. It is a season of holidays. Holidays during this season are usually filled with traditions. Traditions are things that people do because the people before them did those same things. Traditions are passed down from one generation of people to another. Holidays are usually happy times. They are times when friends and family get together. People celebrate with songs, dance, and lots of good food. In this book, you will read about many of the different holidays that kids just like you from all around the world celebrate during this season of holidays. Ramadan. Each year, people who belong to a faith called Islam set aside an entire month to celebrate a holiday called Ramadan. Islam uses a calendar that is based on the moon. Ramadan, the 9th month of the calendar, begins with the sighting of a new moon. During this month-long holiday, people read the Islamic holy book, the Quran. They also pray and fast. Muslims who fast do not eat or drink during the day. According to Islamic tradition, people cannot eat as long as there is enough light to see the difference between a black thread and a white thread. Each morning before the sun rises, most people eat a small meal. At sunset, the fast is often broken with a fruit called dates, followed by the sunset prayer and then dinner. Friends and their relatives often eat together. The biggest day of celebrating comes after the last day of Ramadan. Families and friends join together for large meals and cities hold festivals. The tradition of fasting serves many purposes. It helps remind the more fortunate people of Islam that there are people who are always hungry. It reminds them to give thanks for what they have. It also reminds them to be generous and share their good fortune with those who are not as fortunate. Ramadan is a time to think about one's life and to do good deeds for others. Did you know one Ramadan tradition began with the king who would go out to look for the new moon that begins the holiday? Children went out with the king, carrying colored lanterns and singing songs to guide the way. In some places today, children carry colorful lanterns into the night and sing songs at the start of Ramadan. Kwanzan. Each year from December 26 until January 1st, many African Americans celebrate Kwanzan. It is not a holiday connected to a specific faith. Instead, it celebrates African American history and the many contributions of Africans and African Americans. Many of these traditions of Kwanzaa comes from harvest celebrations on the continent of Africa. Kwanzaa is a 7-day long. At the beginning of the holidays, families set up a table or shelf with a special mat, candles, and a bowl or basket of vegetables. These vegetables celebrate a good harvest and other accomplishments during the year. Families also display 1 ear of corn for each child. Homes are decorated with streamers, balloons, and flowers of black, red, and green. On each night of Kwanzan, someone in the family, often the youngest child, lights 1 candle in a special holder called kinara. The candles are red, green, and black to match the colors of the African flag. On the 6th day of Kwanzaa, family and friends come together for a big meal. They pass a special cup around the table. Families tell a traditional African-American story or share something about African-American history or culture before everyone takes a sip. Gifts are often exchanged, and children usually receive a book, toy, video that teaches something important about life. Christmas. Christmas is a special holiday celebrated by people of the Christian faith. While it is officially celebrated on December 25th, it has become filled with activities that begin well before that day. In this way, Christmas is really a holiday season that lasts for days or even weeks. It is the biggest Christian holiday of the year. Most people who celebrate Christmas brings an evergreen tree into their homes and decorate it with lights and ornaments a week or 2 before Christmas Day. They place brightly wrapped gifts under the tree. They open the gifts either the night before Christmas or on Christmas morning. People also hang little lights in and around their homes and decorate with red, green, and white. Christmas is a time for many traditions and activities. The Christmas season is a season of giving, not only to friends and families, but also to the people who are poor and in need. Toys, clothing, and food are collected and given to those who have very little. Many cities and towns have fairs, celebrations, and parades. On Christmas Day, Christians visit with family and friends, open presents, and eat special foods, especially sweets. Many Christians go to the church on Christmas Day or the night before. They sing songs and pray that others will be safe, healthy, and happy during the holiday season. Chinese New Year. Many Chinese people celebrate a 15-day-long holiday known as Chinese New Year. The holiday is based on the Chinese calendar and begins on the first new moon of the new year. During the 15-day Chinese New Year celebration, people do many things they hope will bring them good luck during the coming year. They clean their homes from top to bottom, decorate with flowers, and put out a special tray of candies. Red and orange are the lucky colors for Chinese New Year. People wear red clothes and eat fruits such as oranges. They decorate their homes with red pieces of paper printed with good luck sayings. They also give gifts of money in red paper envelopes. The biggest celebration comes on the 15th night. In cities and towns, people play games and light fireworks. Dancers in costumes perform the flashy lion dance. Friends visit each other and wish each other well in the coming year. At the end of the celebration comes the dragon parade. Everyone gathers to watch the parade, and people sing and dance. At the end of the parade, a beautiful lucky dragon made of cloth dances down the street. Holi. Holi is a holiday celebrated by people of the Hindu faith. Most Hindus live in the country of India. Holi is celebrated during the first part of March on the first day after the full moon. Holi is the festival of colors, and it celebrates the return of spring. It is in time filled with games, sports, and mischief. Everyone is allowed to break the rules, play pranks, and have fun. Bright colors play a big part of the holiday festivities, and they cover everything in sight. People wear brightly colored clothing and decorate their homes with colorful fabrics, powders, and dyes. The night before Holi begins, people build big bonfires, sing, and dances, and all through the night. Holi, children and adults alike play rowdy games. People chase each other and try to spray each other with colored powder or water. Boys and girls split up and have contests with each other. Many people wear white clothing so that the splashes of color will show up. Enemies try to forget their fights and be happy together. New Year. People all over the world celebrate the New Year. No matter what country you live in or what religion you belong to, the New Year is the time when you celebrate the passing of the old year and the coming of the new year. On New Year's Eve, many people stay up until midnight to greet the new year. They count down the last seconds of the old year and greet the new one with exploding fireworks, shouting, songs, and all sorts of merriment. New Year's parties are common everywhere. They are filled with colorful pieces of paper tossed into the air, noisemakers, and hats. People sing songs and wish their friends good luck in the coming year. It is also a time when people make resolutions or promises to themselves that they will do something good for their health and well-being. Conclusion. People around the world celebrate many different holidays. No matter what place, faith, or culture they come from, all holidays have many things in common. They all celebrate families, friends, sharing, and love. Did you know that other cultures around the world celebrate the winter solstice, the day when the sun is the furthest south in the sky? In the North Hemisphere, it is the shortest day of the year. In the Southern Hemisphere, it is the longest day. Native Americans, ancient and Europeans, and hundreds of other cultures celebrate the winter solstice as part of honoring the cycle of nature. Some words that we have to learn. Celebrate, a social gathering or enjoying activity. Traditions, the transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation. Generation, all the people born and living at about the same time. Merriment, a lively celebration or party. We can also say festivity. Lastly, how do you celebrate your holidays? After watching this video, I would like you to discuss with me, how do you celebrate your holidays? I like to celebrate Christmas because I'm a Christian. I think it's a very important part of the year when we, like we said, we end of one year and we're gonna start the next year. We also celebrate the birth of our King, which is called God in our religion. And I think it's also a big time to thank our God, what he helped us with, what we made through the year, and what kind of help we need for the next year. We also have this thing that called resolutions. It is something that we promise ourselves that we can do better for ourselves and our health for next year. Like, for instance, eating less candy, doing more exercise, all of that. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you can learn something from this. I hope to see you next time. Have a great and splendid day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.